Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, family. What's up, Trinity? Hey, boo, I see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all come on in. Don't be shy. While I get everything together. Namaste, beloveds. Grand Rising. Ashe. Hello. If you are drawn to this message today, found your way to this video, to this live, God makes no mistakes, beloved. You are right on time to receive a beautiful, amazing, powerful message of transformation. As we all know, we have finally exited the full moon in Leo. It was a powerful energy. A powerful energy. It was intense. So if you were able to use that full moon energy in Leo to release, to let go, to finally walk away, close the door, to say no more, this live message is for you. There's a new sun that's in the works, about to be the next new moon energy. They'll bring something you've been waiting for, something you prayed for, something you've been wishing and hoping for. I asked Goddess today, what would be the theme of this message? What did she want me to tell you the most? The Five of Swords came out in reverse. That is a breakthrough, an end to conflicts, jealousy, envy, gossip. Those who rose up against you, that intentionally set out to gossip about you, lie on you, put you in a negative energy, a negative vibe. If you've been through arguments lately in your home, with your children, with your spouse, on your job, if you feel that everybody is tense, triggered, and you don't know what's going on, maybe you felt a little anger, a little frustration in your own energy that you needed to get out. Maybe you wanted to shout, scream, cry, purge. Maybe you just tired of being tired. It's a new year, a new you. And you're waiting for a change, a shift to confirm that you have walked into a new precipice, a new path, that you're finally on that new journey. Your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides have worked overtime to bring you a release, to cut a cord, to detach you from an energy, a snake, a false friend, sibling, parent, co-worker, neighbor, ex, karmic. There's now a new peace, a new serenity, a new calmness that will enter your world, your environment. You will feel lighter as the days go by. You will feel the load lifting, the burdens lifting. You feel some new energy that will make you want to move, hustle, create, start that business and get in the game. To finally get started with this new calendar year, to begin again. You have been delivered. You have been redeemed. You have received justice in a situation, in a karmic union, connection, something that was being done against you in your name, behind the curtain, in the closet, in secrecy, confirmation. Whether this was a group of people or one individual that set out to conquer you, defeat you, stab you in the back, someone that whispered sweet nothings in your ear, someone that acted like they supported you, acted like they were there for you, like they were friends, they were confidant, someone you thought you could give all your secrets to, share all your fears with, someone you spoke to often over the phone, whether you visited their home. This could be a coworker, someone that befriended you. That person had ulterior motives. And you decided you no longer want to be involved in the clique, in the family unit, in a relationship. You no longer want to visit, attend. You don't even care to be invited anymore. You are deciding that the best place for you is wherever the peace is, wherever the quiet is, wherever the real support is, the real love. And if this means that everyone in that circle is new, if there's not a face that you recognize, you are allowing God to take you to a new place, to give you a new seat in a new community, a new home, with a new boo, a new babe. You're moving on, and your diligence, your obedience, your endurance, the maturity that you have made, the growth that has taken place in you has been recognized. It has been recognized. You are being rewarded, blessed, elevated. Your status is being leveled up to a new position, a new assignment, a new chapter, a new role. Those of the past are no longer invited. They can no longer go for the ride. They can't hitch a ride on your back. Now, I just heard it's tax season. It's tax season. And y'all know those who have earned the right to receive a return, a blessing, to bring freedom to your finances, breathing room, a savings, that vacation, planning for that summer excursion. Please be aware that whether it's your adult children, whether it's a sibling, whether it's a friend, someone that usually finds this time of the year to get back into your energy. You may not even realize it's the same time every calendar season that they come back around, they reach out, they show up, they want to get together, they want to hang out. Somebody knows that you're a magnet for opportunity. You're a magnet for abundance. You're a magnet for fertility. You may not even know it, but they know it. You may think that you're not doing better than or where you want to be or manifesting enough, but it's more than they see for themselves. They see you as a come up, an opportunity, a place to stay, a place to eat, hanging out, you get the bill, go on vacation, you got the spending money. Be very careful during this season with spring coming in. Spring is about being sprung, being in the midst of it, in the midst of it. Yolanda Adams is a Christian female artist. In the Midst of It All is the first channel song for this message. When you get a chance, YouTube this video for In the Midst of It All by Yolanda Adams, and that is your anthem. That is your 2026 anthem. I will leave it in the description box if you don't remember. In the Midst of It All by Yolanda Adams is your 2026 anthem. For those who know, you already know. Five of Swords. Someone has been pushed back, held back, turned back, sent back, has been given their final warning. Get out of your energy, get out of your way. To stop fighting, competing, arguing, blocking, delaying your blessings. They may have done this for far longer than you know. I'm getting someone that's taking something from you, from your home, that you don't know is missing. Something you're not used to looking for, something you may not really care about, something old. Now, I don't know if this is something they gave you in the past and they took it back because it didn't work. Something they gave you in the past that didn't work. It came back in. If you had someone visit your home during the holidays, while they were in the bathroom, while they were changing in your room or putting down their coat, or you know what people do. If there's something that was given to you the year before, whether this is jewelry, a nightgown, a t-shirt, a pair of socks. Now, people will use socks that you put on your feet to use dark magic so that when you put that item on, every step you make is blocked. Everywhere you go is the wrong direction. They know your steps. They know your movements. They're calculated. They have made sure that you don't make any progress without them. A nightgown would be an ex-lover, an ex-spouse, someone that was doing sex magic on you. At one point when they were in your bed, when they were visiting, if you recognize that panties, underwear, boxer shorts, nightgowns, things that you slept in were suddenly gone, suddenly missing, your washing machine did not eat them up. You did not throw them away. You did not leave them in the laundromat. They were taken for sex magic. So make sure nobody will replace them in your bedroom. No one will replace them in your heart. Jewelry, a wedding band. If you divorced and you returned your wedding band, your engagement ring, because you no longer wanted it, and it was a symbol of detachment, giving it back, it was used in dark magic to make sure you would never remarry, never bond with another. You would never forget them. They could always be able to visit your energy. If it was a necklace, it was to block your throat chakra so that you would not speak, you would not reveal, you would not tell. If you've had sore throats, constant strep throat, respiratory infections, and I'm not a medical doctor, this is not to override medical need or necessity. If you need to go to a doctor, please do. But I'm speaking on dark magic and spell work and the items that are used and how they are used. Someone took a picture or several pictures from your home, pictures of them that they once gave you, that you didn't care that were gone, but your fingerprints are on these items. A USB, an old USB you may have had in a drawer or laying around. You may have had some pictures on it. As well, if you have children with someone, and they don't have visitation for whatever reason, and they're afraid of someone else coming in to play mother or father for good reason, they are also working on your children to make sure that no one else can connect to them, attach to them, love them. Underwear, I don't need to speak on what you can do with underwear, especially if they were worn, if they got them out of your laundry and your essence is on it. I don't even want to say what they've been doing with those. If this is a sibling or a friend, someone that lived with you for a while, and they ended the party, and they had to go, and you put them out, and they're of the same sex. If you're a female, they're a female. If you're a man, they're a man. They taking you worn undergarments, and they have worn them themselves during a ritual. If you've had issues with your cycle, if it's extremely heavy all of a sudden, or always late, or you get debilitating cramps, remember, please go see a doctor if necessary. Check what resonates. This is not medical advice. This is based on my experience as a witch, as a hoodoo practitioner, as a conjurer, yada, yada, yada. Who is also working in the dark arts as well as in the light. My life is in the gray. Is where I reside. Therefore, I can see into both sides. Someone that wants to be you, competed with you, jealous of you, envies you, especially if you're in a connection with someone, a relationship with someone, and you're working on it, and it's going well, and they know about it, and they are not happy either in theirs, or they're single, and they see you no longer about to be single, and they want to keep you for themselves. They're doing spell magic. It's a lot of sex magic that has gone on during the full moon because it was in Leo, which is a fire sign. It rules passion, desire, confidence, courage, fire. A lot of sex magic has gone on under this full moon. There was a lot of mirror magic. Trying to dive into your bedroom at night while you were sleeping. Trying to peer into what you were doing. How you're making your money. How you're moving. How you loving. How you are achieving. If you're healing or thinking about them. A lot of mirror magic. A lot of sex magic. Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody's got the final warning to leave you the hell alone. Enough is enough. It's a new calendar year. You moved on. You let go. You're doing you. You want to glow up. I'll come back. And they want to hold you back. Hostage in their energy. This is a vampire. This is someone that when you were around, they left feeling energized. They left feeling good, empowered, strong, and you were depleted. It took you days to regain your strength. You didn't even know what was going on. You were always getting colds. You're always feeling unwell, always having headaches, skin issues, losing weight, gaining weight, while they were looking real good. They were sucking you dry. They were aware of what they were doing and you were not. You may have had real love for someone, especially if you have a child together. They fell to the dark side with a karmic, with a sibling, with their parent. I'm getting heavy with their mother, with a sister, with a best friend that was if this was a man, they had a best friend that they constantly ran the streets with, that you knew from the beginning. This person is also a karmic, and they bond together. They bounce off of one another. But that friend also got eyes for you. Always has, always will. And they don't even know that their friend constantly asks about you and has a conversation about you with them to find out if you're available. They're being played by a lot of energies. They have a mother, a sibling that is jealous of you, jealous of the control you have over them, even if you are not with them, that you still control their thoughts, their emotions. They don't like that there's something about you as opposed to everyone else that bothers this person so heavily. They blame you for everything, although they were karmic when you met them. Five of Swords. My God. Five of Swords. First card on the table. The same card that I pulled in the pre-shuffling to bring you this live. Confirmation. And the Five of Swords is with the Hermit. Two sides of every coin. You've gone in. You've gone inward. You did a lot of self-reflection. You took a long, hard look at yourself. What about you will allow you to be in the energy of negativity, of toxicity, of misfortune, of pain? Why would you lessen, settle, dim down? For attention, for false love, false hope, for broken promises. Hello, I see you, Copeland. Namaste, beloved. The Hermit is about going within, healing your own conflicts, giving yourself closure, finding balance, finding peace, finding that release without the need of their help, their apology, their explanation. You and only you. It's like me, myself, and I, you got it. You understand it now. You've seen it. You pull back far enough to really take a look at the situation and you realize enough is enough. And you've moved on, you've grown. You may be continuing to focus in on the healing as it takes time, but someone is in hermit mode, it's isolation, thinking about a way to come in and disturb your peace, throw you off, trigger you, put you back in a place of negativity. They want you in that karmic energy. It's the only way, even if it's an argument, at least they have your attention, your time, your energy. But it's the star, baby. And there you are. You are the light of the world. You are the light of your life and many others of those around you. You have a brightness, a glow, shining bright like a diamond, that type of energy. You may have exposed what is going on, what has happened. You may have opened the door for others to take a look and realize that it wasn't you, that you were telling the truth, you were walking in your truth, and take a real hard look at these other individual or this other individual. They don't like the way you expose. They don't like the way you reveal. Your light affects their demon. Standing in your presence is like a mirror shining in their face to see their own toxic reflection. And it makes them feel uneasy, unempowered, unsure, intimidated. But the star is here. The star is here to offer you that healing energy, that healing, that new vision, that new zest, that new light that will glow within, from the inside out, as within, so without. Now, you may be on a platform like you may have a social media presence somehow. People may be able to comment, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. What is that, lemon something? I don't have the app, but I've heard of it. There's another, I'm hearing it, but I can't think of it. Nextdoor. There's an app called Nextdoor. That's what I heard. Where people in your community can connect. You have somebody watching how others comment on you, speak to you, how they admire you, desire you, compliment you. You have a star-like presence in something you were doing. And new levels, new devils. Envy, jealousy, conflict, competition comes with destiny. It comes with destiny. If you are not able to walk across, jump over, rise above, jealousy, envy, competition, gossip, lies, if you always feel you have to address it, snap back at it. If you're trying to match those energies, you have a lot of shadow work left to do. If it is still triggering you and still bothering you, it's still something you're holding at your core. But you're being seen as a star, and you will have people that are watching, that are viewing, that are stalking, that don't like it. Eight of Pentacles, it has to do with your work. At Eight of Pentacles, this has to do with something you work, has to do with your work, something you do for work. The star in the Eight of Pentacles, something you do in the public. Now, the public can also be your job. You can be seen on your job as a good worker, a hard worker, being watched for promotion or bonus. You may have received a compliment. I don't know, do they still do that? Person of the month on the jobs? I don't know. That board, whatever. Something you're doing for work. Something you're working on. Something that people can see. People can buy. People can book. People can subscribe to. People can comment. This could be a blog, a podcast, a platform. Something you were doing, a storefront. You've got a lot of people watching you, a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy. So power up your protection, your divination. Because here I see fame and fortune in your future, part of your destiny. There's a Hermit, can be an online platform. The Hermit can be someone that sits behind a desk with an online presence. I see computer open. I see work being done. Now, even if you're not live when you're doing it, that would not matter. If you are putting something out there, whether this is clothing, jewelry, tarot, mediumship, mentorship, coaching, if you are running a kitchen, you're a cook, you're a artist, a musician, whatever you were doing, that people can see, like, or not. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. You are a hustler. You juggling many things all at once. Now, you could be working a 9 to 5 and still striving to begin your own business. Putting yourself out there, step by step, little by little, while you're holding on to your stable income for now. Someone knows that you're working on something. Someone knows that you do something. Someone knows you have a talent. Someone knows you have star quality. They want it. They envy it. They watch it. They stalk it. They're taking notes. They're screenshotting. They're copying. Now this could be a Virgo. This could be a Pisces. This could be a Capricorn. This could be a Libra or Gemini. Or you. Page of Cups. What is in that cup? What is in that cup? Pages are communication, information, news. Cups are heartfelt, emotional, ties, blessings, a gift, a wish being granted in that cup that you are holding. Something for God to fill. Something for God to fill, to multiply, to increase. Something to flow. Three of Wands. Expansion, elevation, expansion, multiplication. That cup. You have a wish about to be granted. You have a wish about to be granted. God's about to pour into your cup. Something you desired, something you prayed for, something you waited for, something you wished for, something you've been patient about receiving, and has to do with the work of your hands, of your deeds, of your intentions, of your energy, of your soul, your generosity, how you give more than you receive. And God says now it's your time to receive. You pour out from your cup for everyone, everything until it's empty. For your children, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your jobs, your neighbors, your community. It's what you do. You're a giver. You're a giver. You're kind, you're generous, you're loving, you're dependable, you're loyal. God says now, the cup I am about to pour into, the cup I am about to fill, the blessing I'm about to pour like manna from heaven, the gifts, these are for you, beloved, not to spend, not to lend. You are not someone else's bank account. You are not someone else's insurance. You're not someone else's crutch. You are not someone else's leaning post or doormat. This time around, this season, this spring soon come, the lunar new year. Spiritualists, diviners is on February 17th. 17 breaks down to the, come on now. 17 is the star card. 17 is the star card. The lunar new year, February 17th, represents the star. Fame, fortune, healing. Come on. The lunar New Year on February 17th is going to expose, enlighten, awaken. It's going to be a redeemer, a deliverer, a restoration. That's when your new year really begins. Not on January 1st when there's snow on the ground, hurricanes, blizzards. Hello? When the earth is frozen and cold and dormant. Springtime, the flowers grow, the trees bloom, the grass shows, the birds and the bees flutter. Come on now, get ready. It's calling you to get on the stage, to get behind the mic, to open your mouth, to try, to jump in the deep end, take a risk, to move on blind faith before you know, before you can see, before you receive. To move in, shift in, walk in. Mistress of the gates, the gate is opening. You have safe passage to enter this new realm, this new calendar lunar year. And we are unmasking wealth. We are being granted a wish, a dream come true. The works of your hands, the deeds of your soul, the kindness of your heart, and the generosity that only you know is about to speak for you in a big way. And yeah, they will talk. Yeah, they will gossip. Yeah, they will lie. Yeah, they will try to bring you down. Yeah, they will try. They will try, and they have tried and tried and tried again, and still you rise. This year you fly, you grow wings to soar to new heights, development, achievement, success. This is the year of 10, the Wheel of Fortune. What's on the agenda? What's the plan? What's the move? Are you strategizing? Are you moving in silence? Are you planning? Do you have that vision board? Are you drawing your home? That car, that garden, that farm, that plantation, that location, those airplanes. Are you traveling around the world? Is there a globe in the background? Have you marked where you're going, where you want to be, what you want to see? If you don't, this is an old-fashioned divination tool. Remember when we're in school and they had the big globe? Every classroom had a globe. If you can find you a globe, whether it's online or wherever, put it in your home. Anoint it with Florida water. Cleanse it. Sage it. Keep candles around it. Make it an altar for yourself. Make this the center of the altar for yourself. Get you markers. I don't know if you want them to be permanent, but you can. It's up to you. If you are not shifty and don't expect to change, get you a permanent Sharpie. It can be red, blue, whatever color you want, yellow, whatever color. Mark your countries. Mark your destinations. Mark your traveling goals. Mark it. Pray over it. Manifest with it. It's your altar. Place yourself on it. What you would like. Want to get married? Place a wedding ring on it. You want to have a baby? Place a rattle on it, or pacifier, or a bottle. Make that altar your wish for 2026. Allow your spirit team to come in and take a look. Give them assignments. That's some free game for y'all. That's what I usually teach. But I'm giving it to you today. Make that globe the center of your personal altar. It represents the universe, the world. There's nowhere you can't be, nowhere you can't go. Tell Spirit to fund it, resource it, bless it, multiply it. Hello, you should be your first, after your ancestral altar, you should be your next second altar. It should be about you. You have children, place your children on it and what you aspire for them. If you need healing, get you something that represents healing. Sunflowers, crystals that represent healing. Place them on your altar around your picture. Sticky notes. Use a pencil because you can change them. I take that back. Sticky notes. You never want to erase and replace. Get sticky notes. As life shifts, as you make changes, you can exchange them. Burn the old. Don't throw them in the trash. Burn the old. Make sure you have a dish where you can burn things that you no longer need on that altar. This year, design an altar for you. You praised everybody else. You honored everything else. You fed. It's your turn to receive. Whatever you perceive in this cup goes on that altar. You have a parent, a child, a sibling that is unwell, that you love, that honors you, respects you, that you have a good, safe connection with. Put them on the altar. Give them a healing. Light them candles. Light them sunflowers. And your altar is only for the living. Don't put no deceased individuals on there. That's for your ancestral altar. Your kids need a job. Your son needs a job. Your daughter needs a job. Your daughter's pregnant. They need assistance. You see where I'm coming from? You got the high priestess, but she came out in reverse. And she came out right next to the Five of Swords. There's a dark witch. There is a warlock that's doing everything they can to stay in your energy. They are continuing to be your bane. They want to be your pain and your misery. Whoever this is, we're going to find out. But you have a dark priestess. Now, if this is them doing the work or them paying for the work, we'll find out. But there is someone in the dark, a karmic in the shadow, that is a divination abuser that works with dark magic. Very, very jealous. Very, very envious. A competitor. Now, this person could do what you do, especially if you're a priestess. If you're a practitioner, this is a dark practitioner. We're going to find out who this reverse high priestess is. Because whoever this is came out in the reverse. I just heard Judas has fallen. This person is going through some severe karmic energy. And they're trying to heal by sending it to you. They're trying to heal by removing it and sending it to you. They want you to suffer as they suffer. They want you to struggle as they are struggling. They don't want you to be loved, watched, admired. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to gain. This has to do with work. Remember, work, money, and work are the focus of this. Dark priestess, mama, 4 swords. They're sick. They're sick. Not only are they sick, they are mentally unstable. This is someone that allows the memory of you, the picture of you, the energy of you to live in their head rent-free, 24/7. They lay down at night and they think of you. They dream of you in ways that they can be you. Hello, there's someone who daydreams about you. Someone obsessed with your energy. Okay, now, if you know that you are a priest or a priestess and you have not been able to dream, to receive downloads, if you know that you are feeling pushed back from your calling, if you know that something is pushing you in the dark, in the shadow, it's time for you to retreat away from this energy, to rest away from this energy. If you're the one that's focusing too much on spell work and negativity around you, it's a need for you to retreat, to break away, to place your focus elsewhere. Right now, you're manifesting a wish that is being granted. The last thing you want to do is lose out on this opportunity because your focus is in the darkness, the negativity. Move on. Six of Swords, move on. Hangman, feeling stuck, unable to move. Strength with the strength card. With the strength card, it's time to find your resolve, find your foundation, find your courage and your determination to break through from whatever type of energy is being sent to you. There is a dark priestess here. You are the major focus. You have definitely moved on and moved away from this energy. And because you have, they are stuck. They are stuck, bound, trying to find the strength, the determination to be you. I cannot get away from the fact that this person wants to be you. They want to be you. Now, like I said, this can be somebody that walked away with your partner, your ex. This can be a sibling. This could be a friend of me. This could be a co-worker, someone you worked with. Maybe you were in a partnership, a collaboration, and you backed out. You pulled out your money, or you decided not to invest. Now, this person could also could run a coven. I couldn't get that out. Confirmation. This could be a leader of a coven. Excuse me. This is the leader of a cult who masks it as a coven. And if you pulled out financially, if you refuse to work, if you refuse to offer, if you were in it and you moved away, you were pulled away, they're not satisfied. You are the one that got away. And they see that you are this star, or this is your future or your destiny. They need you back. They need your energy. Here's another freebie. If you really want to know if there is dark energy being sent to your home, around your finances, get you cinnamon. Now, it can be actual cinnamon, that you burn. You can go get you a cinnamon candle. You want to know if you, let me show you. You want to know how I know? This is a cinnamon candle, right? Do you see that? You see that, right? It's clear, supposedly. Do you see the dark shade on that candle? It's almost fully black. This was burned under the full moon. This was my confirmation of what I needed to do to rebuke this energy. So when I be speaking on it, it ain't my imagination running away with me. Everything I do, I confirm. When you receive that type of message, there's a follow-up that's necessary. If you have a candle that burns black, follow up with the same exact spell. Maybe dress the candle differently. Work with the candle differently. Change the candle, but it must be followed up with another. Don't just let it be black and throw it away and then pray about it. No, it must be followed up with another vessel. You need to make sure that you continue until you get a clean burn. So there you go. Oh my God. Card was on this table all this time, right? You see the Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords is deception. It's being stabbed in the back. It's someone who set out to defeat you. Someone set out to unalive you. Someone set out to break you. Someone set out to work against your health, specifically your health, so that you wouldn't be able to go to work. You wouldn't be able to do any work. You wouldn't be able to manifest, to achieve. You would have no hope, no joy, no strength, constantly in fatigue, in fear and worry, a heaviness. The world card in reverse. This is someone that wanted to block every new beginning. They wanted to put a lock on every door. Hello? They wanted to put a brick wall at every crossroad. They wanted to make sure that there were mountains in your way. They wanted to raise the ocean so you'll be too afraid to cross. Hello? World in reverse. No new beginnings. No opportunities. No vision. And this is why, even if you are not a practitioner, even if you do not know how, if you don't have the resources to book a service for someone that can and that does, then do what read, research, focus on finding ways to protect you and your home. This has everything to do with your money, how you work, how you survive, how you live, your stability. See Temperance? Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Michael is here. He is the largest archangel in all creation. Well, I say he because that's the way the world portrays him, but everybody knows that all the archangels are feminine energies. Hello, Michael is a universal and unisex name. And many of the others were changed to make them sound masculine. The archangels were feminine. Hello? Earth angels, feminine from the earth. But we're not going to go there. Archangel Michael is here telling you you are covered with a cloak of protection. They see what's been going on. They know what's been going on. They've been watching closely, especially over you at night when you're sleeping. Are you having some paranormal activity in your room, in your home? Are you all of a sudden afraid, have anxiety of what's around you, what's going on? Because they're sending lesions to you when you are dormant, when you are slumbering, when you are weak in a weakening state. Not knowing that you got protection standing over your bed, watching over your head day and night and day. Temperance is patience. While the universe is about to turn the wheel in your favor. Temperance is about pouring into yourself, focusing on the self and pulling away from what they are doing, unless it's your calling to do so. Hello? If it is not, and you have to give it to God, give it away, because it's too much for you to handle. You don't understand how to begin. This is your opportunity to call in your saints, your warriors, your ancestors, your spirit team, your tribe. Call them in and stay. Stand by my side. Lean on me. Cover me. Protect me. Surround me. Allow no weapon to be formed that shall prosper against me and my finances, my stability, my joy, my health. Command your team to go out and fight, conquer, bring you justice, call judgment. Six of Cups. This is someone from your childhood, someone from your hometown, someone you grew up with, someone you were with a very long time, someone you maybe dated when you were young and got married years later, a friend that wants to reconnect or did reconnect. This is a sibling, a parent. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Moon in reverse. There's nothing. This person is trying to hide their hand and everything they do. But this person is being shut down and shut up by the universe. They were a high priestess and they were born to be so. This was their calling. But they have been stripped of their gifts, of their ability to profess, prophesy, of their ability to be an oracle. They have been stripped. Their vision is being blocked. Their vision is being blocked. They have spent enough time trying to peer into your life, trying to see into your life. You are no longer going to be confused. You're no longer going to be trapped in illusion about who this is. If you are somebody used to not speaking up for yourself, if you are someone that's not been able to speak up for yourself, you sit in the background, you're the shy one, you're the introvert, you just wait for it to pass. Those days are over. They have done everything. They are doing everything, especially if you're on a platform and you prophesize and you're an oracle or you're a reader or use your voice on a podcast If you're a songstress, a musician, they're doing everything they can to conquer, block, close your throat chakra. This person don't want you to speak a word, expose a word. They're blocking your crown chakra so you don't receive downloads, visions, messages, so you can stay trapped in the dark. They're blocking your intuition. This person working on your third eye. Whoever this dark priestess is. What is the outcome? What is the outcome, Goddess? What is the outcome for my collective, my beloveds? This dark priestess in reverse. Now, of course, that's not the only candle I burned. Of course, that's not the only different, but that is the one I need to show you. Of course, the rest were nothing but successful. But I kept that to show you for today. That I ain't playing around. I ain't making this shit up. I ain't lying. This ain't no game. This ain't no show. There it is in living color. There it is. Oh, she's making it up. Oh, she's delusional. Oh, she's a liar. Oh, she this and oh, she that. But what's that? Hello? That ain't no magic marker. That ain't no paint. It's on the inside. And I don't care to anybody enough to even bother trying to fake it. Hello? There's that. Burn your candles, beloveds. Prayer is great. But prayer often leaves you to wait and try to find the answer somehow. Burn those candles. Do that divination. It's immediate confirmation of what's going on in your home, in your energy. That candle represents home and finances, success and stability. If you look up all the things that spiritually that cinnamon represents, that candle represents those things. The outcome, Goddess. Outcome for my collective. 1, 2, 3, 4. Support, stability, security. The sun. The sun. What is your outcome, beloved? The sun. They cannot steal your joy, your happiness, your harmony, your peace, your serenity, this healing. Hello? The outcome for you is the sun. You're walking right into the sun. And that is all the beautiful blessings of the Almighty God reside in the sun. That is where the garden is. The vegetation, the fertility, the love, the happiness, the family, it's in the sun, in the light. Queen of Wands, because you taking your power back. Because you taking your power back. Because you stand on your power. Because you stand in your power. You know that you are covered. You are blessed. You are protected. You are anointed. You know it. You know you are not them, and they will never be you. And you know that your money is on the way. And you know your money is on the way because it's protected. If it's been moving slow, your business, your finances, your work, your opportunities, if it's been moving slow, it's because the reason why it ain't been moving at speed is because your team been too busy fighting on the side to focus on the speed. You're over here fighting off demons, legions, devils. Hello? They're over here fighting off impending Zoom. They cannot put 100% of the focus into the speed because they're making sure that at least it keeps moving So this is something making its way into your life as we speak, step by step, movement by movement, progress on the way. Seven of Pentacles. We got money, money, money. You planted some seeds in the soil. Keep planting, keep focusing, keep hustling, keep being determined to achieve success and victory, your absolution. And there's nothing they can do because they are fighting a team of legions. Bigger, larger, more powerful, blessed. This person has no longer have protection. They have been stripped. They no longer have the gifts. The fact that they believe anything they're doing is working is an illusion. That candle, from the day I lit it to the day it burned out, snapped, crackled, and popped all day long. Confirmation. If you have candles in your home, especially certain colors, and they snap, crackling, and popping, and you can hear, if your vessel, one of my candles popped so loud, the candle, the bottom, the crack went all the way around. It popped so loud you thought it was a firecracker in here, and the glass cracks. I know what many of you thinking in the negativity of your mind, but as a positive and assured priestess, when that candle cracks and that vessel is clear from top to bottom, that is confirmation of success. That is the powerful force that it took to complete that manifestation. It didn't crack at the top. That's different. That means it didn't even get started before they defeated. When it cracks at the bottom and the vessel is clear and it's complete and the fire goes out with a bang, your ancestors done dropped the gavel and off went their head. That's what that means. I know how to read candles as well. Been doing it for years and a long time. If you need a candle read after it's burned, book a candle reading, bring it to you. I'll read it for you and tell you what you need to do, or if anything. Plant those seeds. Your money, the work of your hands cannot be stopped. Your blessings cannot be stopped. If you believed it and you see it and you put it into action and you manifest it, it shall be achieved. It shall be received. They cannot stop what's in motion. They can stop it before it's in motion, which is why a lot of people get stuck in procrastination. That's what that is. But once the gears are going, the wheel is rolling, the tables are turning, once the energy is building, and building, they can't stop that. They can get run over if they get in the way. They can get run down if they get in the way. But they can't stop it, because once the hand of God is on it, they can't stop that. So if you're stuck in procrastination, it's because they stopped you before you even got started. And now you're stuck in stillness, unsure how to move, feeling pushed back, feeling the air resents, unwell, sick, tired, lost, confused. They've stopped you before you even got started. Now you can't even put your feet on the path to put it, because the path is already blocked. There's already a wall there. There's a mountain there. And you need assistance to crack it, to break it, to penetrate it. And it may take someone experienced, knowledgeable, anointed to help you do that. It's like, how long do we wait for miracles that don't show up, for prayers that are not seeming to be answered. How long do we wait and keep praying the same prayer that ain't worked the last time? If I say a prayer twice and I don't see the action of it, that is my ancestors telling me there's something I need to do to help, to assist. It's like, help me help you. I know it's a call for me to get at my table, at my altar, in my craft. Hello? Because they're saying we need more than your prayer, more than your fear, more than your doubt, more than your begging. We need you to get in the game. Pick up a sword, pick up a wand, do what we put in you. Because I'm not waiting for ever, for years, for prayers that seem to not be answered. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. It's time. Time for you to make the decision. You need to block somebody out of your energy. You need to block somebody. Two of Swords is standing at the crossroads, not knowing which way to go. Afraid to make the wrong move, take the wrong turn, to run into failure again, or that it won't work. So you're just standing at the crossroads, waiting for something magical, a wind to blow you. It's not going to happen. A decision needs to be made, and that decision needs to be made on blind faith. Before you know it, before you see it, before you receive it, I'm walking into it. Because I know in the walk is the miracles, is the blessings, in the walk. In the walk. Not before I start. Not before I start. Now I need to see the end. I need to see the results. I need to know. I need confidence. I know in the walk. As I walk, I collect. As I walk, I gather. As I walk, I learn. As I walk, I find. As I walk, I seek. I stumble upon it in the walk. Somebody needs to get in the walk. Get up from where you were sitting. Get up off your knees from where you were praying. Put on your armor, your cloak of protection, plead the blood and cover yourself. Pick up your sword, pick up your wand, and get in the walk. Cross the bridge, cross the rainbow. You can't keep going around it. You can't keep hoping for a push, a clue. And whoever this is, if you know who this is, it's time to block them out your life and stop trading attention for respect. Stop trying to be in a clique. Be a part of something. Be in something. Be recognized. Stop feeling your ego and your pride. And take the road less traveled, even if you have to go alone. And block out whoever this is, especially if you know who it is. Especially if you know who they're attached to. Block that person in. If you don't know who this is, but you know who they may be attached to, this is about self-preservation. God is trying to give you something. God's got something for you. What has God got for you? Your days of lack, your days of lack, your days of scarcity, your days of not having enough, your days of living check to check. There's a plane flying across my home, and the engine is so loud, it feels like it's coming into my window. It's time to move, to journey, to fly, choose a direction. It's time to walk. If you cannot fly, walk until God gives you wings to level up, to take flight, to become the phoenix, to set the world beneath your feet on fire. They abandoned you. You got abandonment issues. They ghosted you. Well, this is family. This looks like this is the soulmate connection you in. Sibling. A close friend that's like a sibling. A parent. Someone from the old neighborhood. I don't know if this is a church. A practitioner that you think is in the light. They not. If you're going to a practitioner and you don't see no positive changes on any level, now I'm not saying long term, because if they're only temporary, it's not the practitioner, it's you. If a practitioner walks you into a blessing that becomes all of a sudden a burden, it's because when they pulled away and gave the reins to you, you just stood there and didn't move. Yeah, there's that. But if you're going to somebody or you got work from somebody and it put you worse than you were before you went to that person, you're going to need to find a priestess in the upright. Because unless you're a priest or a priestess yourself, if you are not, and you come up against a priestess, you will need someone of equal experience, equal anointing, to change, to resend, to diminish, dispel. If you, no matter what you do, you can't make ends meet. If no matter what you do, you don't have enough. No matter how hard you work, there's never enough. If you have not had a vacation in 5 years, if you're not celebrating yourself, taking yourself on a trip, a getaway, a retreat in 5 years. Now, I know the pandemic was part of the reason, but it's been going for this the 3rd year, so that don't count. Hello, that eased up in 2022, because that's when the kids went back to school. So I know. Hello, I'm a parent. My child was home. I was home, so I know the timeline. All the excuses that's all they are, placing nooses around your neck. All the reasons that are not tangible, are not real. If you have not focused on you, a new year, a new hairdo, a new look, a new vision for yourself, God's looking to change your status, your name, your location, your position, your job, your career, your situation. But it requires you to know that whatever it was, that it is over. That if you are considering a reconciliation with the devil, male or female, I don't care who this is. Because if it was a male, then this female's attached to him. If it was a female, then this is her. I don't care if this your mama. I don't care if this your daughter. Whoever the devil is, ain't got no love for you, honey. Got everything for you but love, honey. And it may not be intentional. They're in such a negative mind state, but that is not your concern. Nor should you be around to share it. Whatever it is that you thought could be fixed, salvaged, saved, no one can't, no one won't, and no one ain't. If that's what's holding you back, from receiving everything. If that's what's holding you back from receiving everything that God's got for you, get out, get on, get moving, get in the knowing. Because God's got a cup of gold. God's got a cup of liquid gold. There's a tower. There's a major shift. This major shift. The magician. The Six of Pentacles. There's a major shift coming to how you receive money, how you make money, how you have money, how you gain money. Money. There's a major shift coming to your finances, to your stability. There's a major shift. Someone that owes you, stole from you, took from you, blocked it, delayed it, worked against it, cursed it, is being forced by the universe to give it back. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. Someone's being forced to return it. Get off it. Give it back. Reparations are due. If someone wants to get out of their karma, if somebody wants to get out of their karma or their current situation, they will have to make it right with you financially. If they live with you, didn't pay no bills, if they breadcrumbed you and took more than they gave, if they owe you and they're trying to get away with it, keep it, hide it, because they know that giving to you will put them in lack. Well, if they don't trade places as it should be, then the universe is going to get it back however they can. And when you don't want to get off of something that don't belong to you, you leave it to the universe to get it back. When you leave it to the ancestors to get it back, they get it back in blood. They get it back in blood. They take it to the grave. They take it to the grave. And if they, I'm just blowing. It's all right, because these ashes are from good burn. All right, beloveds. We're Mistress of the Gates. The gate is open. If you would like a reading, if you'd like a personal reading, they're $20. $20. Hey, Saj, what's up, beloved? I have a wonderful moderator who's in the house. Y'all know Saj. I give Saj his much true love because he is here. Always supportive. Always ready. Hello? And it ain't easy in these spiritual streets, even to help, even to assist. But if you would like a reading at this point, the gate is open. We will start with the evil eye cards. We'll see if anything's going on in your home, around your children, around your job, around your health, around your finances. That will be the first card I pulled. Then I will pull the tarot. And it will be an ending. It will end off with a yes or no. So whatever's most important for you to know. If you want a simple yes or no to one question to bring you comfort and confirmation, $7. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. The gate is open. So you can decide if you're ready to come on through. Thank you to everyone that's in the house today. If you're new, welcome, beloved, to the gates. Remember, equal reciprocity is simply hitting the like button. It's free to do so, and that I appreciate. If you can hype up my videos, that I appreciate. Oh, we got a yes. We got a yes. Let's see what's going on here. You got a yes to something. Did someone ask a question in their mind when I spoke about the yes or no? Somebody got a yes to a question. You know, there are multiple people inside the chat and outside watching. But somebody got a yes. Was it you? I don't know. For $7, you can be sure. But somebody, your ancestor heard your question and they gave you a yes. Use your discernment to know if it was for you. These are messages from the ancestors. Coming up next. Tarot is always guidance from your spirit team, from your guides, from the universe, from your deities, your God, whoever. But these are ancestral messages coming up next from your bloodline. A bloodline that you have that you share with no one else unless your family is also watching. This came out yesterday and it came out again today. They cannot stop letting people know that it's time to let go. It was the first card out yesterday. It's the first card out today. It is surely time for someone to let go. If you were in the room yesterday and you're in the room again today, they are digging in to give you that message. Please to let go. Because your heart may be bruised, but you are not broken. Bruised, but not broken. These cards almost what's going on here? What's going on here? You are a psychic medium. I'm speaking to somebody who's got psychic gifts. You are a healer. I'm speaking to somebody that knows they are a healer. Their energy is healing. Something about your hands, your eyes, your talents. There's that yes again. There's that yes again. You got some clown shit going on. That also came out yesterday. Somebody around you was a clown and doing clown shit. Immature. Unsteady. Get more information. Somebody here, you need to get a reading. And when you get a reading, keep it to yourself. Don't rush it. Your business, your new beginning. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Ooh. Somebody here. Somebody you need to make a big run from. There's somebody around you, you need to run. Not walk, not consider, not try to figure it out. If you know what it is, you don't need to walk, baby. You need to run. From whoever this is, this clown, you need to run. Something about water. A spiritual bath, a spiritual shower, getting near the water if you live near a river or a lake, because this will help you balance out your energy. Being around water will give you balance. And if you're worried about the future, because things seem unsteady, right now your life is under construction, which means something is being built. When you see construction outside in the street, they're either fixing something, building something, changing something, strengthening something. Your life, there is something. There's Poppy. Poppy? Poppy. Please stop, beloved darling. Thank you, but we good. Thank you, but we good. It's okay. Thank you. They don't woke you up from your nap. Your life is under construction. So it's not that nothing is being done. They're working on a plan. They're working on a home. They're working on a business. They're working on a position, a career. But you got to be sure you're ready. But you got to be sure you're ready. If this new life is in a new state, if this new life is in a new country, if this job is in a new industry, if this career is entrepreneurship, if you have to leave family, children, adults, children, of course, adult children, hello. If you have to leave the dogs behind, because you don't know how many times I heard somebody say, I can't move because what I'm going to do with my dog. Because while I'm going to, what? I love Poppy to death, but you know what? If it's a flood coming, and my ancestor said, get out tomorrow, and they say, oh, well, he can't get on the plane. Am I not going to take my children and go? I love you, Poppy, but yo, what's up? With priorities, be sure that you are ready, because when they finish building this kingdom, this queendom, and they walk you in, are you going to have a pause? Are you going to have to really consider it? Are you going to question it? Are you going to be afraid of it? Are you going to doubt it? Or are you going to move? Are you going to run? If you're not ready, then don't ask. If you're not ready, then don't ask. Because if God gives it to you because you asked for it, and then all of a sudden you have to give it a couple of days. Let me think about it. Let me look into it. God ain't got no time for doubt. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. God's saying, no, you had a second, and I'm gone. Who putting God on a timer? Who putting God on a timer and thinking that work? God's like, you know, it's 8 billion people on the planet I gotta take care of, and you think I'm gonna sit around with you and sit in your room for days and days and days until you figure it out? And just, you know, forget I got the rest of the universe? And there are people waiting in line to knock down the door to get 1 minute of your opportunities. We have become so complacent, egoic, expectant, that we think we actually have time. We actually think we have time, as if it's not already borrowed. If it was destined, it would have remained. And if it did not remain, it was not destined. Be grateful that it is gone. Be grateful that it is, the sun's here. If it was destined, it would have remained. If it did not remain because it was not part of the destiny, be grateful for rescue, for freedom, for movement, for guidance. Be grateful for dodging a bullet, being redirected, refocused, repositioned. Stop woe is me, woe is me. Stop woe is me over something that was toxic in the first place because you missed the attention, or the sex, or whatever it was that kept this toxic connection going. Watch your back. Watch your back. Watch your back. And whatever you thought you was going to do, you better reconsider it. You better, whatever this is about, and only you will know. And if you don't know and you don't get a reading, then you better figure it out. Something you're about to do, something you're about to consider, a move, a visit, something. You need to reconsider and watch your back. Because somebody out here with this clown shit is about to do everything they can to take you out, take you down. And you know what this person is for 3 reasons. Either they owe you money because they stole money, or because they didn't pay it forward, or because you built up for a position and they want it, or because you excel at something they don't, and they hate that you do, and so they want to get rid of you. For as long as your heart still beats, you can change your mind anytime you want to. You don't owe anybody anything other than your small children who are not self-sufficient. Other than that, you don't owe anybody anything. I don't care what they did, what they gave, what they said, who they were. They're coming out as the devil with dark intentions, jealous, envious, hateful. Watch your back. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. That means you can do all things through Christ, that strengthens you to be able to do it. There's no room for I can't, I don't know, I'm not sure, I'll wait. Watch your back. There ain't no room for second guessing your gut. What it's telling you, how you feel about it. Stop thinking it's just you and your feelings. Everything ain't you and your feelings. Some things are your feelings telling you it's real. It's right there. You better believe it. You can see it. Stop letting people tell you, oh, you just emotional. It's just all in your mind. If it's all up in your mind, guess what? Hello? Then it's telling you to think twice. Let it be all up in your mind. What did I say? Did I say there's no room for doubt? There's no room for doubt. And you better know that God ain't gonna bless no mess. God won't bless no mess. That relationship, that person you want so badly, you put up with all they shit and have that toxic connection with you and that friend. Oh, I knew that for a lifetime. This is just how things is. And that's why things is exactly as they is. Because you don't know how to let go, to release. You don't know how to release. Codependency, addiction. God ain't gonna bless a mess. No matter how much you want it, no matter how much you need it, no matter how much you hope it's gonna change, they gonna change. It wasn't blessed in the beginning. It ain't blessed now. Because this person is playing you already committed, already in another connection, another relationship, already got a side piece, other options, already committed to the streets, to the game. Hello, hiding a whole nother family. A child came out yesterday, hiding a child, hiding in the closet. That came out yesterday too. This person is already committed, and it ain't you. Your ego could tell you it is. You could want to win. You could try to prove the other one that it's all about you, that you that bitch or you that nigga. Guess what? You ain't. And it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Because they ain't the one anyway. Or you have already been committed to a true soulmate, a real contract. You may already have a commitment to a contract that you have not met yet, you have not walked into yet. And God says they're not for you because your contract is over there under construction with the house, with the opportunity, with the blessing in the cup. This person is already committed to something else. For whatever reason, it don't even matter. But you are protected. You are protected. But that protection can be broken through. That protection can be lifted. That protection can be severed. It can be weakened because of what you do, because of who you let in, because of what you accept. That's how low vibrational your energy is. There's somebody you definitely got an ex that's a little off their rocker. They don't love you anyway. They don't love you anyway. This ain't nothing but lust. They don't love you. This ain't nothing but a lust relationship. Addicted to the sex. Addicted to pain. Addicted to trauma. That's an addiction. Addicted to bad boys or bad girls. Addicted to the streets, to chaos, to confusion. Addicted to, they don't love you. This thing, it's about lust. They don't love you, they want you. They want to own you, possess you, desire you, keep you for themselves. They want to be the only one to bite that apple. Or have that pickle. I was about to say something so nasty. Woo! This person don't want you to be with anybody else because they know what your love is. Despite what they said, God says you better get out there and play a little. You better get out there and play. You better get out there and live this life. You better get out there and have fun until the wheels fall off, because they will eventually. You better get out there and enjoy this life you've been given while you can stand, taste it, feel it, run with it, while you still have youth in your bones, in your body. And they know that when you do, you're a catch, you're a prize, you're attractive, you're wanted. Hello, beloved. Hello, beloved. 2 birds are on my way. Hello. I don't have a screen in this window, and it's up. and they're looking right at me. They won't come in, but they're looking. Hello, two birds, yin and yang, the love boats. Soon we'll be making another run. I see a vacation, a cruise. Maybe you meet someone on the cruise. What? She fat. She got to be pregnant. He right there by her side. That's what's up. Somebody, you about to have a baby. So if you're not ready, buckle up. Because this summer, you'll be getting to know each other. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Because whoever it is that you can't get off your mind is not reliable. They are not reliable. You got a new boo, a new bae, some new on the way. This is what your ancestors say. Lessons, learning lessons, it's over. Study time, classroom time, check-in time, solitude, study, research, it's over. It's time to get out and play, live, love, experience. I know I'm ready, like Freddie and Betty. Hello, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, ancestors. Let's get it. Playing, I'm ready to play all day in the sun. Remember, the gate is open. You got 10 more minutes to book a reading, $20. These cards are so sticky because they're brand new and I haven't even used them. Woo! Here comes I got the magic stick. I could do it once. I could do it twice. The magic, 50 cent, the magic stick. Who ready? Somebody, if you ain't ready for a baby, buckle it up. I bet 6. Y'all trying to make me go rated X. And YouTube shut me down. Because I bet sex with you would be amazing. Somebody already got their eye on you. Somebody already got their eye on you. Not where you are. Ooh, and they are not where you were used to. Now, either this person is another culture. Either this person is the same sex. Either this person is very young, much younger, or much older. Whatever it is, they ain't what you used to. They're used to that one hit it and quit it. They're used to that 2-minute brother. Or that drive. They want to spoil you. They want to spoil you. Ooh, take the lead. Take the lead. Take the lead. Lean in. Lean back. Don't ask me, just put my pants and do the rocker with. Somebody wants to go dancing. You could be a dancer, or were a dancer, or they were. Because I see parties dancing. Do the shuffle. Do the shuffle. This person can hit a rug. This person know how to hit a rug, or you do. You about to teach them, or they're about to teach you how to hit a rug. They want to spoil you. It's not what you used to. I bet sex with you would be amazing. This is a man because he got a magic stick and a woman do not. But she ain't born with one. These days, they, But I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about somebody born with a magic stick. This is a masculine who ready like Freddie to find Betty, to spoil you, to love you, to rock your world. You rock my world, you know you did. What Michael say? Come on down. Are you going to be ready? You could, Betty. Are you going to be ready, Betty? And if Freddie, are you going to be ready? No judgment here. No judgment here. But it's not what you're used to. I want hurt. Oh, your ancestors said it won't hurt to have that conversation. Whoever needs to hear that, whoever needs to take the lead, it won't hurt if you have the conversation. Holding back on something you want to say, something you need to say, reevaluate your feelings. Are you lying to yourself saying that you can't, you won't? It ain't. And holding you back from having everything you want, reevaluate your feelings. Are you punishing yourself? Giving yourself less than you deserve? Afraid to take a risk? Afraid of a no? Afraid of rejection that may never come? Again, protected daily. Protected daily. When I think of you, it makes me smile. When they think of you, it makes them smile, whoever this is. Aw, this is cute. Okay. For some of you, this is your ex who wants a new start. Because it clearly says, I miss you. For some of you, that's your ex that wants a second chance. But for some of you, this now what you're used to, that's new. Oh, your ex, they miss you. But guess what? It's for all the wrong reasons. I made a huge mistake when I left you. Life is too short to keep denying yourself happiness. That's the news. And that is for all the right reasons. Somebody got good intentions. Your ex. Didn't we almost have it all? Whitney Houston. New. If not now, then when? New love. New love. Really give it a chance. Old love. A fling. They came out with reconciliation. That's how I know which one it is. There's no room for insecurity. New love. First date. New love. Unapologetic. Red flags in reverse. New love. Single and ready to mingle. That's how I know which ones go for which. Because they come out back to back with each other depending on what they're talking about. I watch you from a distance. I don't know what that is. Communication is coming in. Somebody, oh my God, you got the ex. Bitter in reverse. They want forgiveness. Let down your guard in reverse. You better keep your guard up. Keeping your head up. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, will you marry me in reverse? That's your ex? Hell no. You got a stalker that misses you, that wants to start over, but it's lust, not love. Bad intentions for all the wrong reasons. They want a do-over. If they didn't marry you before, they're ready to marry you now. Well, of course. As soon as you got a cup, as soon as you're getting blessings, here they come. As soon as you got new love on the way, here they come. Hey, beautiful, you back? Well, that's the man. Where's your woman? Why are you back here by yourself? Is you sneaking and creeping around my window? Go get Missy with the big belly. Yeah, he ain't moving. Are you monitoring me? He is still like a rock, as if he don't move, he think I can't see him. I see you. He had chest all poked out. Okay, you don't want to talk? You want to communicate? You ain't got nothing to say? You just gonna watch me and start? That's it? He shook his head. Okay, well, I don't know. You could be there. Just stay over there. Don't come on the other side of the window. Oh, he heard a puppy bark. He heard a puppy bark and he didn't even move. Okay. And I said my window is wide open. There's no screen, so he could jump in if he want. There you go, come in here, right? You big. All right, Bobby. I'm distracted by the birds. Sorry, y'all. All right. Bobby, get away from the door. Get away from the door. FedEx has somebody else. Do he hate the FedEx man? I don't know why. All right, beloveds. Okay, all right, I got your Cash App. This bird is blowing my mind because he ain't moving. And he better not come in this window. All right, I got you, mama. Is your daughter under demonic possession? Woo, mama. All right, mama. Is your daughter under demonic possession? All right, mama. Let's find out. This one is for you. I'm going to focus on your name, beloved, and your question. Is her daughter under demonic possession? Is her daughter under demonic possession? Mama, is your daughter under demonic possession? Can you see the answer? Yes. Yes. Your daughter is absolutely carrying some spirits, some energies that are very dark. Your answer is yes. If you'd like to book further with me, a consultation, I'll put a consultation service in my website when I get off of here. You can go to my website if you'd like to book a consultation, because that is part of what I do. My voice has become very sullen and very quiet. Ooh, Jesus. Honey, you need to get a consultation. If it's not with me, please find somebody that works with dark energies to assist you. There are things going on that need immediate attention, Ms. J. Absolutely, your child has been overtaken by dark energies, and I'm already seeing why and what caused it to happen and what she engaged in to make that a reality. All right, beloved. Sending you love and light. and a speedy resolution to this situation. It's bringing you discomfort as it should. You definitely need to seek out some assistance. I don't know if you go to church or you have somewhere local or a practitioner around you that you trust. I am always available. And what I will consider is giving you type of divination to perform in your home. So in her presence, you will get confirmation depending on the change in the tool of what can be done. Especially if she is not willing to help in the process, which would make it extremely hard. But of utmost importance, if she will not allow herself to participate in resolving this situation, you must protect you. You must cover you and the place you sleep. Especially if she lives with you or visits you. You must cover you. If she is not willing, or if this hold is so strong that she cannot at this moment help herself, you must protect you. Ashe, beloved. Ashe. All right, beloveds. Is there anyone else? I'm closing the gate. All right, see you soon. Let me know if you're going to the gym later. Papi, leave her alone. All right, so if you have not hit the like button, if you're new, please subscribe. If you want to consider joining my membership on the channel to help support the channel, as well as receive, I know, Tribe Soul family, as soon as I close this out, I got your first year's readings. They come in today. I'm going to sit here until I get them out. All right? So if there'll be nobody else, I will close the gate as of now. Remember that Saturday is our ancestral veneration ceremony. If you do not have an altar, if you do not work with your altar on a regular basis, if you're unsure of what to do, if you want to collectively call out the ancestral realm and dimensions that cover you in a protective environment, because there's strength in numbers. Every Saturday on this channel is ancestral veneration. It's a celebration of life. It's not a grief or loss ceremony. We don't do that. I am a certified devil or soul midwife. I do not mourn the passing of life, for it brings anew. It heals every wound. It is the cure for everything that ails you in this lifetime. It's not a grief. It's a celebration of life. We call out the ancestors. We send requests. We honor them. We feed them. We elevate them. We collectively. That's every Saturday from 12 to 2 p.m. on this channel live. If you want to buy yourself an ancestral offering, we burn offerings in the ceremony. I put your name on your offering. It goes out to your ancestors specifically. I'll put your name on your offering. This is my name. I'm just showing you how I do it. I will address your offering with your name. And the offering is then anointed and blessed and burned ceremonial in our honey pot. I have a cauldron. It's my honey pot. It's for offerings and offerings only. And then we will collect them if you like to purchase the offering for your ancestors, they're $5. $5. Cashapp, PayPal, you can do it during the event. But once we get started, I'm not pausing to include any. So you have up until now, up until Saturday. Or Saturday morning, the live starts at 12, but I don't begin burning till 12:30. If anybody wants to get in at that time. I do it every Saturday. Ancestral veneration should be every day. You should be doing a little bit something every day. Giving them coffee, giving them tea, burning a candle, feeding them, praying to them, meditating, calling their names. Everything doesn't have to be done for an hour. You can take 5 minutes. Stand at your altar and light a candle, light incense, place a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a plate of food, a candy, a flower, whatever you need, and then walk away. It take a minute but before you go to work out the door, to start your day, before you go to sleep at night, to cover you while you sleep. It's not rocket science. It's not in the deep. It's not work. They're not keeping score or counting. But the more you empower them, the more you invest in them, the more you give them, the more you elevate them, the stronger they become. And if you want them to do a powerful work in your life, like sending this shit back, like sending this back. If you want them to work a powerful manifestation in your life, they got to be strong to work on this type of energy. And there are ways that you can know whether or not you're really calling them in, whether they're really in your home. There are ways that will show you they're present, that you will know that the work you're doing is being heard, being felt, being received, being honored, and being reciprocated. And if not, then you got something else you need to be doing. And you can ask them whatever that is they need that you're not. All right, we're going to close out. If there's no one else coming through the gate, we're going to close out. I'll close out the reading. Today's Wednesday, right? I'll close out the reading. No, not that. I'll close out the reading with some do I even want to pull this deck? Because I'll be nope, I'm not gonna do it. So did I just not mention coffee and what's on the bottom? Coffee cup with a heart. But if I start this deck, we're going to be here for another, and I ain't trying to do that. So the energy I felt when I pulled it out was like, nah, that's a little bit too much for a closeout. I ain't trying to be here for another half hour. Where's my other closeout deck? Here it is. I'm going to close out with messages of self-love. Self-love and self-care. These messages are from your higher self. What your higher self is telling you that we need. What will benefit us? What will grow us? What will free our mind? What will heal our heart? Your higher self this is what we need, beloved. Thank you all for being here. Time and attention. Hitting that like button. Subscribing. Donating, booking, praying, well wishes, hearts and kisses. I love y'all comments. I read them and I try to respond to each and every one. They're growing, so there may be a day I won't be able to, but for now, if I can, I will. Self-love, self-care. What is needed on this new journey. You got a bad habit that you need to change. You got a bad habit that you need to change. I'm trying to get out the sun. You got a bad habit that you need to change. Kill a bad habit. Drinking, overeating, smoking, or anything else that is not serving you. You're battling an addiction. Kill a bad habit. That could be gossip. That could be gossip as well. People pleasing. Exercise. Get in some more exercise. I can't reach the curtain. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. Somebody, you need to focus on that stiff back, those sore joints, that neck issue. Exercise will also help you detox and purge. Sweat it out. Help you feel better. Get it out. Oh, shadow work. Uncover every part of you that has been repressed or abandoned. Somebody working with abandonment issues. Work out your abandonment issues. You're repressing them, ignoring them, and thinking they're gone. They're not. You haven't done the work by just putting them behind. They keep coming back to haunt you because they ain't never been gone. Take a vacation. Take time to escape all of your life obligations and recharge yourself. Your final card, financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve some financial stability. Yeah, you need to get in the bag and start working, hustling, planning, and stop praying, waiting, and expecting miracles to happen. Money to just show up out of nowhere. Waiting for money, even if it's owed to you and you ain't got no way to control how fast you get it or when it's coming. You need a plan B in the interim. In case it's late or don't come or don't show up as much as you think or whatever the case is. What's your plan B? What's your fallback? What else can you rely on? What seeds have you planted in soil? What have you put out there for God to bless, to multiply, to increase? All right, beloveds. Now it's time I say goodbye to all my family. All right, beloveds, everyone. Closing the shop, closing down the house, closing the doors, closing the gate, putting an end to this reading, to this live. I'm pulling back my energy as I let you go. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great evening, a great night. Take the reins, take charge. Stop hoping on a miracle when the miracle is inside of you. The miracle is inside of you. If you believe that, it will reveal itself. Until we meet again, family, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything to everyone. Could have been anywhere, but you were here, and I appreciate your presence. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below when the video uploads. My online spiritual storefront shop has all my services, well, not all of them, but the most valued and wanted services. There are many others that I do. If you don't see something you need, then email me and we can collaborate on whether or not I can fulfill that need. I will put my consultation service in the box. That's just a conversation. So we can gather what the next step is, what is needed. I'm not giving you a regimen. That is a verbal confrontation. So don't expect me to be pulling cards, giving you advice. That is not what that's for. That's a consultation so I can get to know the logistics for what is needed. I can advise you on what steps to take, but I'm not giving them to you at that sitting. That is not what that is. That is if you need to book a service going forward. Let's be clear. Okay? See y'all tomorrow, beloveds. God willing, I'll be here. Love and kisses from Mistress Ashe. Thank you, Saj. Good energy in chat today. Thank you, beloved. See you all, my mentees. To my mentees who are scheduled for Sunday, I will send you a link for either Friday night or Saturday after the live for a 30-minute consultation if I have not already sat with you for a while. So check your email as of today. I'm gonna send it today so that you can choose what time is best for you so I can send you a link for that time. That's just a consultation. We just shooting the breeze. We're meet and greet going back and forth because I haven't met some of you before, okay? There is now one mentorship spot back on the table that has not been taken. It begins the third weekend of February, which is the 21st and the 22nd. If you were still interested in the mentorship and you missed a chance because it was full, there's one more seat available. It begins the 21st to 22nd. And you can leave your deposit of $250 to hold that spot if you really want it, because now it's out there. If you want to just begin the mentorship without the deposit, because it's right on top of it, and you want to take a chance that someone else won't book it, you can pay weekly as you go, okay? If you pay weekly as you go without the deposit, it's $150 per week for the entire 12 weeks. That's a discount for what I give you. It ain't going no cheaper. With the deposit of $250, which comes off the balance, it's $130 a week to be paid before the next session. If you pay the full price for the mentorship, which is $1,800 for 12 weeks, the $250 automatic comes off of that price. That's a discount for full pay. Go to my website, it's there. If you want more information, email me. But there's one spot and one spot left only. And then I'm full till June. Okay, and that one spot was an extra. Okay? So I'm stretching because there's a need. All right, guys. I'm hungry. Later. I love you. See you tomorrow. I should.